3 dangerous sardine habits you need to stop immediately. Seniors' health tips. Sardines are one of the few kinds of seafood that naturally stay very low in mercury. That makes them one of the safest, healthiest choices you can enjoy often. These little fish are loaded with good things for your heart, your brain, and even your bones. They're full of protein, omega-3s, calcium, and important vitamins your body depends on. But here's the thing, most people make at least a few big mistakes that drain away those benefits, spoil the taste, and sometimes even affect their health. Think about it for a moment. When you buy sardines, are you sure you're picking the right kind from the shelf? Do you keep leftovers stored safely? Or do you accidentally let them go bad? Have you ever rinsed sardines before eating them, thinking that makes them healthier? And here's the biggest question. Are you tossing out the part that actually holds the most nutrition? The truth is, sardines often get overlooked, not because of what's in the can, but because of how folks handle them afterward. From storage slip-ups to cooking mistakes, these tiny fish lose their goodness before they even have a chance to help your body. In this video, we'll walk through the common mistakes people make with sardines. Some may seem small at first, but once you understand the reasons, you'll see just how much they matter. By the end, you'll know how to enjoy sardines the way they were meant to be eaten. Mistake 1. Throwing out the bones. One of the most common slip-ups is pulling out the little bones from sardines. At first, it might seem like the right move. After all, with bigger fish, bones can be sharp, annoying, and even unsafe. But sardines are different. Their bones are completely edible, soft, and safe to chew. The canning process pressure cooks them until they're tender enough that most people don't even notice them. And here's the big secret. Those tiny bones are loaded with nutrition. They are one of the best natural sources of calcium you'll ever find in seafood. Just 1 serving of sardines with the bones gives you more than 1/3 of your daily calcium needs. Essential for keeping your bones strong, your teeth healthy, and your muscles working right. Plus, they contain vitamin D, which helps your body absorb that calcium. Together, calcium and vitamin D are the ultimate team for protecting bone health, especially as we get older. When you take out the bones, you're not only making extra work for yourself, you're throwing away nutrients your body really needs. Yes, some companies sell deboned sardines, but they usually cost more and often look broken up because the deboning process damages the fish. That means you're paying more money for less nutrition and worse appearance. The solution is simple. Keep the bones. They're safe, highly nutritious, and practically invisible once you start eating. Mistake 2. Choosing water-packed instead of oil-packed sardines. One of the biggest mistakes happens right in the grocery aisle, picking sardines packed in water instead of oil. At first glance, water-packed sounds like the healthier option, fewer calories, lighter taste, right? But here's the truth. When you choose water over oil, you miss out on both flavor and nutrition. Sardines are naturally rich in healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids. These are the same fats that help lower inflammation, protect your heart, and keep the fish moist and boost your body's ability to use those omega-3s. On the other hand, water doesn't do the fish any favors. Sardines in water often turn out bland, dry, or even metallic over time. That's because water can't protect the natural oils inside the fish from breaking down. Oil, by contrast, acts as a shield, keeping sardines fresher and tastier for longer. Yes, sardines in oil have more calories, but they're the right kind, healthy fats that do your body good. If you want sardines that taste great and give you maximum nutrition, skip the water-packed tins and go for ones in quality oil. Letting open cans sit too long. Leaving an open can of sardines sitting around too long, while unopened cans can last for years. Once you pop that lid, the clock starts ticking. As soon as sardines are exposed to air, they begin to deteriorate. The healthy oils inside start to oxidize, which not only changes the flavor, but also breaks down valuable omega-3 fats. That means the longer they sit, the less nutrition you're getting, and the worse they'll taste. Sardines in water go downhill fastest, usually within 24 hours. Ones in oil can last 2 to 3 days in the fridge. If they're in tomato sauce, you might stretch it to 4 days. But after a week, no matter what kind, sardines are spoiled and unsafe to eat. Another common mistake is leaving them in the open can. Once exposed, the metal can react with air and speed up spoilage, adding a nasty metallic taste. That's why food safety experts recommend moving sardines into a clean glass or plastic airtight container right away. This keeps air out, slows down nutrient loss, and preserves flavor. Mistake 4. ignoring expiration dates and storage rules. A lot of people assume canned food lasts forever, but that's not true. Sardines can stay good for years if they're sealed and stored properly, but heat, sunlight, and moisture are their enemies. If you leave cans sitting in a sunny kitchen window near the stove or in a damp pantry, you're speeding up the breakdown of both the can and the fish inside. Over time, the oils in the fish oxidize, flavors turn sour, and nutrients start to fade. Even worse, a damaged can may let bacteria grow, which makes the sardines unsafe to eat. Not all sardines keep equally well. Ones packed in tomato sauce or other acidic liquids break down faster than those packed in oil. That means if you buy different kinds, you should rotate them. Use up the acidic varieties first and save the oil-packed tins for long-term storage. Mistake 5. Only eating them straight from the can. One of the best things about sardines is how easy they are. Open the tin, and they're ready to eat. But here's the downside: if you only ever eat them plain, you miss out on a lot of flavor and variety. Sardines are far more versatile than most realize. Think of them as an ingredient, not just a finished snack. Mash them with a little yogurt, avocado, or olive oil to make a protein-rich spread for bread or crackers. Add toppings like capers, onions, or sliced tomatoes for a Mediterranean-style bite. Stir them into pasta sauce, add them to a stir-fry, or fold them into scrambled eggs. Pairing sardines with vegetables, grains, or healthy fats helps your body absorb their nutrients better. Mistake 6. Thinking all sardines taste the same. Many people assume sardines are all alike, but that's far from true. Just like wine, coffee, or cheese, sardines vary in flavor, texture, and quality depending on where they come from, how they're packed, and even the time of year they're caught. Atlantic sardines can taste very different from Mediterranean or Pacific ones. Cold water sardines often have a firmer bite and cleaner flavor, while warmer water sardines are softer and richer. The packing liquid changes the taste dramatically. Olive oil, tomato sauce, mustard, or water each bring out different flavors. If you didn't enjoy one can, don't give up. Exploring different brands, origins, and pack styles can completely change your experience. Mistake 7. Pairing sardines with the wrong flavors. Sardines are bold little fish. Their rich oils and strong savory taste make them powerful ingredients, but that also means they need the right partners on the plate. One of the biggest mistakes is mixing sardines with flavors that clash instead of balance. Sardines need contrast. Their natural richness shines when paired with bright, fresh, or tangy ingredients like lemon juice, vinegar, capers, or tomatoes. Fresh herbs like parsley, dill, or cilantro also add a clean note. Avoid heavy, creamy sauces or sweet glazes. Cream plus oily sardines feels too rich, and sweet toppings fight with sardines' saltiness. The key is balance. Mistake 8. Rinsing away taste and nutrition. One of the worst things you can do with sardines is rinsing them under water before you eat them. A lot of people do this hoping to cut down on salt, fat, or that fishy taste. But in reality, rinsing just washes away flavor and valuable nutrients. When sardines are canned, the oil, sauce, or brine they're packed in isn't just filler. Over time, the fish and the liquid trade flavors and key nutrients like omega-3s and fat-soluble vitamins. When you rinse them, you lose those nutrients. A better solution is to buy low-sodium varieties or simply reduce the salt in the rest of your meal. Mistake 9. Throwing away the precious oil. This is by far the most costly mistake people make with sardines, draining out the oil and pouring it down the sink. That golden liquid isn't waste. It's where some of the best flavor and nutrition are hiding. When sardines are packed in oil, a slow exchange takes place. The fish release some of their natural juices into the oil, while the oil soaks back into the fish. Over months of storage, that oil becomes rich with omega-3 fatty acids, fat-soluble vitamins, and deep, savory flavor. Drizzle the oil over salads, use it to sauté onions and garlic, or stir it into soups. Sardine oil is simply too valuable to waste. Treat it like the secret ingredient it really is. Fascinantes. Who should be careful with sardines? Sardines are one of the healthiest foods you can eat, but like any powerful food, they aren't right for everyone. People with high blood pressure or salt sensitivity should choose low-sodium varieties. Those with gout or high uric acid should eat in moderation. Anyone prone to kidney stones should check with a doctor. Pregnant women should also watch sodium and calories. For most healthy people, sardines are a fantastic food to enjoy regularly. To wrap it up, sardines are one of the most underrated superfoods around, but only if you treat them the right way. From picking the right can to storing, pairing, and preparing them properly, small mistakes can mean the difference between a bland, wasted meal and a powerful boost of nutrition. Don't let simple slip-ups stop you from enjoying everything sardines have to offer. Packed with protein, omega-3s, calcium, and vitamins, they support your heart, brain, and bones while being one of the most budget-friendly foods you can buy. Now you know how to unlock their full potential and avoid the traps that trip most people up. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on future videos. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know what you think.